talk about Luke Voigt, who gets through this, the last team standing. Boy, that's something to be proud of.
Paul, leading the American League in hitting with a .361 average. He'll lead off, batting second, playing right.
Aaron is with the Angels, the last couple with Toronto, and he's kind of had some
stuff. Grichuk in center, Hernandez over and right. Infield, Biggio, Bichette, VR, and
more of a challenge, isn't it, Coney?
He missed the tag.
Through for base hit. So we got it through.
Some of these guys that have been out have this week is just building how they're going to go into the.
Torres at first, the crew chief Paul Nauert at second. They're umpiring every series. And the reason Jansen Visconti is an. It's grounded to short. There's one. On top. Kevin Biggio at third will lead off. The shortstop Bo Bichette bats second.
Shown flashes of really good stuff. Just his kind of lack consistency.
LeMahieu and Voigt third to first. Sanchez behind the plate. King is on the mound. Swing and a miss as Biggio down on.
By him, I'm a little up in the zone, but you know you'll always
back.
And down, you know, and Paul O'Neill, I know he
fighting uphill battles offensively and standing.
Hernandez came back during the trip and actually got 20. Now, the reason that King is pitching tonight is the Yankees are trying. Swing and a miss. Strong first inning for Michael.
There, and I'm talking about Judge and Stanton. I mean,
1-1 to Voigt. Inside. Flips his helmet. The beginning of a 4-game series. Runs in 510 plate appearances, not at bat. So an incredible jump so far for Luke Voigt. Hernandez.
See Luke Voigt look out there. He just got under that a bit. He almost got.
You know, Connie, when we did this last series,
something unforeseen, they'll get all 60 in. This is how complicated it is. So the Cardinals will play fewer games. So is it fair? I think
they had talked about this early, especially when.
And the 0-1. And that got the umpire, Fairchild. You don't have to answer it.
Uh-oh.
So, I mean, you see the catcher.
I can't. I mean, even as mad as you get at umpires, I mean, that's for something they did on.
You got him.
He feels okay.
Werner was good.
400 at 389. So
that one is lined up the middle and through for a base. It's 1-0 Yanks.
This is perfectly.
Yeah, it's a good point. And even with Gary down at the bottom starting to get a
ground ball is short. There's one.
It's easy, you know, to complain, and it's sometimes you lose your perspective.
Washington, a rain delay. Game was called in the 6th inning. Swing and a miss.
He is one guy that they're not having problems with.
Quarantine actually starts tomorrow, not today. So I had read that it was today, but it does.
Certain things you just cannot get used to, Coney. When you strike somebody out, the ball's.
Hit sharply and grabbed on a line.
It's soothing for a pitcher when you're on the mound. Just
one motion, get it over to first base.
And the but I don't understand why the pitch, the 2-1 chop foul, 2-2 swing and a miss. So King works out of trouble. That this last week could Certainly can. 1-0.
The outfielder for a really good team because he never hurts you in any aspect of the game. Read that in a pinch when you need somebody with experience that can play the game.
I had it as a bullet to right. I know we had that
This week. There's his base hit to right field. A little left in the first inning. The 0-1. 1-1. Yankees, their 34th appearance happened in 19.
be the most important week for this particular play.
Swing and a miss. Runner goes. Throw to second.
That's why we wear metal spikes.
Hard to overturn. It looked like the front part of his foot got to the bag.
And it would eliminate the call on 3-0 and backhanded by Biggio. Sets.
Able to get a tag on Stanton going by.
And was running pretty well.
First baseman, number 59.
Well, they did let him loose.
8 times.
Knocked down on one hop by Biggio. Fires
The crazy of the White Sox is that they have some great.
Audi scoreboard. It's 1-0 Yankees right now. And that one is off the glove of Voit.
You saw he just got called up in Yankee Stadium last.
But it kind of turned things around where they lost that game 2-1, but they got a really
of the year. He was activated for that game.
strike 3. Davis down looking.
Very sharp tonight from King.
See, Sanchez tried to pull that in. The danger is Bo Bichette on deck. Just missed out.
The foul balls, just working pitchers and then taking ball.
And he's ready to hit on the first pitch, so you better be careful.
Blocked by Sanchez. So they bring somebody else in. They'll give Sanchez another call. That's a,
Clemens, some of those guys, they thought guy got every sign given.
that's a base hit.
Would you say, Michael, he was lumbering around third?
I think I said rumbling. Strike to Teoscar Hernandez. The middle and through for a base hit.
Hands in, barrels it up, and just shoots it up the Hernandez. You look at his numbers and how impressive they are, but you're
Now batting the designated hitter, number 30.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Got a plus fastball with movement.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. Big strikeout for King.
fastball, and you see Gurriel, one of the better hitters in games of the year, so he's just like a split seasons, good and bad.
Grounded through for a base hit.
And the movement even better as a hitter.
Yesterday, a foul ball.
His last outing in Boston in that extra inning.
The 2-2. Grounded inside third. Parero. And it's now, he's a ninth batter to come to the plate. The 1-1. 1-2.
89 and 90.
Going to be a tough play. Voit. That one is lined into center right there.
Let me know.
I was standing outside the booth.
What of Michael?
I was expecting an elbow to the
3 or 4 inning guy, and then come in with they can go another 2 or 3 innings. And a 5-run inning. Frustrating.
ground ball to short. Bichette charges. There's the strike. And that one is ripped into left field. It's a base hit to get himself a double.
And on the road, they're 15-19 and scoring runs.
(2-2), 97 miles an hour. It's live pitch by pitch, breaking news, player updates, stat leader. You know, David just mentioned how the and now the bases are loaded.
Yeah, I think Loizaga wants a rosin bag.
And the pitch. Line drive, a base hit to right field.
Strike one, strike two, down at the.
Grounded and grabbed by Urshela. He's going to fire.
Davis has good speed.
Facing Loizaga. This should be two. There's one.
Get out of this inning without just putting this game out of reach, but a double play will help. But all of a sudden.
So here's Gritchick. 2-1.
Low, and then, you know, 0-2, you miss with a belt high fastball. That ball's.
That one is ripped down the left field line.
Looked like an off-speed pitch. Yeah, change up.
Actually, the Yankees certainly spoiled everybody with really. 2-2.
Usually show.
2-2. Ground ball is short. And he does. He used 3 days in a row. Knocked down by Biggio.
Going on with Kratz's knuckleball. He got featured.
The 1-2 to Gardner. That's the shortstop.
And he said after the game, Michael, you know, week of the season.
Well, they're getting close to being in that position tonight. Ground ball, second base, VR, and the Yankees at the stadium. Such a one approach, one swing path that if the pitcher makes a mistake, we have strikes, being able to be fluid in the box. So,
I think you're going to find years. I think home runs obviously are going to be a big part of the game.
a foot and a half maybe, but picked up with 6
with men in scoring position.
It's. See if they turn 2. There's one. See it on Yesmo?
Scoring right here. Just look. You see it in slow motion.
Why does he go to second? 2-2 on Biggio. Grounded to LeMahieu. Chases a high fastball. Nelson.
Quicker than they normally would. Good pitch.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. In the dirt. Ooh, a double play ground ball, and he reached on an E5. A throwing error by Biggio. The infield ground ball on the shortstop side. It's the second baseman.
Try to feel like one of the boys, you know.
One in your closet somewhere.
With the O'Neill crest.
Yeah.
For the 21st night of not great. As VR will played at the old Yankee Stadium.
I didn't know what to do. It was the last game, you know.
Swing and a miss. Hernandez down on strikes. Still 1-2. Vets, which is a department store which no longer exists. Fly ball.
Again, we saw this last time when the Blue Jays, we did this, the gap.
Still. Swing and a miss. VR.
Stanton, those guys, you want a certain amount of at-bats to come from them this week. In the third.
Strike, 3-1.
The point where you're comfortable pitching.
Grounded to short. That'll score a run. They go to first. And that will do it for Zoik, who pitched very well. Outlet syndrome. Fly ball center field, drifting back. Grich. Last season at Double-A, he had to change his hard-throwing closer. That one skied to right field and deep, going back. Judge.
Pull the ball, and he can go the other way. And again, that's one of those things you'll never forget. You saw him.
Kid's back. Loves it. Oh. Fly ball. 1-2. That hits Green, but he recovers. In both leagues. They go, what does it mean? He goes, it's a distraction is what it is that way.
Yeah, that's not eyewash. That's how he feels.
And there's a base hit.
Elaborate on this one a little bit. His business and handle business on the field. When I spoke to him,
He doesn't want any of that tension. He just wants.
Judge hits one the other way. Hernandez in 10 years will probably be in the yes booth because that was Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 3. Runner.
They're getting their #1 prospect back soon, and Nate Pearson, who's a flamethrower.
That one is ripped past the diving Bijou.
Yeah, some balls are hit hard, and then some balls have gone of it.
He helped us get over the hump. Him and
2-2. Strike 3. Voigt down looking. He does not like. As the 5th hitter in the lineup. Rounds one to short. Bichette. The 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Hernandez. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts.
Then you could just slider him away, away, away until you throw your good one.
Ground ball to first. Voigt. Or should I say